Hello Stamper, welcome to Frenchie's video. I'm France Martin, independent demonstrator with Stampin' Up. And today it's another card similar to last week, but we're going to start with a white piece of cardstock, and this is the heavy white cardstock. So if you saw last week, this is the card that I had shared, and it was started on crumb cake. It's kind of a vintage card. This one is the Merry Christmas. Well, I done the Happy Birthday. It's still not mounted. It's going to get there. And this is similar, but I'm using a different stamp set, and I think it would be lovely for Christmas. I think the old card looked like Christmas, and it's a more soft look to this. So here I done it too with the truck, and I love the softness of this card. So we're going to get started, and this time it's a few things different. We're going to start with a piece, like I said, piece of white cardstock, that it's the heavy white cardstock that measure 5, I should have done 5 1/8 by 3 7/8. Let me check that out twice, so then I don't even know if I really cut it or just grab a piece here. Okay, it is 5 1/8 by 3 7/8. So I was correct. We're going to start with this, and we're going to start with sponging, and I'm going to sponge with crumb cake. So I'm just taking one of our sponge, and I cut them in 4. Many ask me, where do I get those pieces? It's our regular, it's a circle, and I cut them in 4. I like to start on a scrap paper and then see, and I just keep on moving my, it looked like you get lines and not smooth finish, but don't judge your sponging till you're completely done. And when it dry too, it make a difference. So many people say, I cannot sponge like you. I think the problem is, first we start there and we go twisty, and then you get all those circle motion. So you don't want to do the twisty. You just want to blend back and forth. And let it dry and then judge. And even just dry won't do the trick. You have to stamp your image, and that's going to make a difference. I'm going to show you soon. I'm done here with the sponging. You're going to see mine, it's blah too, but when it's done, it don't show blah at all. It just give a bit of character, to be honest. Here I started too much right on the side there, but that's okay. When it's done, it's going to be good. Trust me. So depending on how much dark or light you want, that's how much you're going to do. Okay, you see it look kind of blah, and don't worry about that. Now, the next step, it's stamp our card. And the card, it's from the stamp set Guys Greeting. So I'm using this. The car, and you're going to start with stamping the car, and because it's in photopolymer, you know me, again, personal choice, I don't like to use my Stays On with photopolymer. So I'm using the archival ink, and that's not like that sponge pad. It's like that art foam, art cotton. It's not a foam. So really ink that good. I'm going to put my truck there, and really I should have added my foam in the back to get the perfect image. Let's see if we can move that there without, because with a photopolymer I like to have my foam and see those lines there. We're going to leave it there. I'm going to have the 3. I rock my stamp a bit. I won't worry about that. Make sure you don't rock your stamp on the ink pad and on the paper. So this, the archival need to dry. It's not like the Stays On. It don't dry boom. It take a little bit of time to dry. Now the next step, it's again, we're using the lovely as a 3. And if you're not sure from the card last week, if you look in the little eye there, I'm going to have the link of that video right in there. So the little eye, it's for more information. So lovely as a 3, the oldest stamp set in the catalog, but I still love that set. So I pre-cut or stamp on a piece of Post-it note the truck or the car, it's the car here, and cut it out. It's called masking. So we're gonna mask our car, put that right there. Now I'm gonna use the lovely as a 3, and like I'm telling you, it's almost the same, but it's more smooth, this card. I'm gonna ink that in a soft suede. I'm gonna stamp all my paper, and I'm gonna come here again, stamp, and then what I'm gonna do is stamp off and then come right here, and then come again, stamp off, come right here. So you see my line, my black line don't really show because of the 3 line, but make sure you don't rock your stamp. I think I can have a little bit more 3s in the bottom there. So what I'm going to do is just come right here and do another layer. Here we go. Now let's remove this. So you could leave it like that and it looked like Scipio, whatever. Then I would stamp that not in the black, I think like maybe early espresso. Okay, now it's the coloring, and again I'm using the aqua painter. The aqua painter, it comes in a pack of 2, and you get 2 different brushes. This is the small, and you get, I think it's large and medium called, so this would be the medium, and you just fill this with water. Let's close this. I'm going to use soft suede, and we're going to color the car. So just swirl this, and let's hope that the dry it's black. Like I said, the archival take a little bit longer to dry than the StazOn. And many people say why they email me or put a comment in the video here why I do not like StazOn with my photopolymer. It gets too sticky for me. You can use it. It won't damage it. But you cannot use the StazOn cleaner with your photopolymer stamp set. That's a no-no. They don't mix good together. You can use the ink, but not the cleaner. Many people use it and they're happy with it, and that. It's like I said, for me, it's just a personal choice. It's not because it's going to damage, or the cleaner will damage, but not the ink itself. And the window, you don't want to color the window. The color is going to stay just like the background, like you're seeing through the background. And this is the heavy cardstock. It's not watercolor, so you want to be careful not too much water because it would leave a hole in it. And you can even see, we're going to add snow there, but even then it's just a little bit of dirty snow. I think that would be an awesome card for my friend in Cheyenne, because really in the winter we get a bit of drift snow, but not much snow there. Here we go. Now what do you do with, I call it my inky rag. So wash it, wipe the tip of your brush. So that is done. Now you would be ready to put your snow on it. Well, you cannot put your snow on top of this because it's still wet. You could use the heat tool and dry it, but with the magic of the camera, boom, I get another one done. So It's about the same than last week, but I won't add that much snow in the bottom. So what I'm going to do, it's really just, and this is craft ink, and I just put re-anchor in my cover. And why do I put that in my cover and not on another piece of, let's say, plastic or a bowl or whatever? This way I'm not wasting anything. It stay right there, and when I close it, it keep it fresh, it don't dry. And again, I just going to add a little bit of snow where I think the snow would collect. And the white, when the white going to dry, it's going to dry a lot lighter. So this is one thing maybe you want to come back and do a few more layers of the white. So if you do like mass production on this, I would do all those steps and then the next day come and do the rest. I'm going to put a little bit of snow here. That was a bit much. That's okay. It's going to dry. And maybe some on top of the mirror. Not the roof, but the hood. I couldn't think of the name there. A little bit here. Here we go. And then I just going to put a little bit of snow. Not much for this one. I really want to keep that like very subtle, very soft. And maybe I'm going to come back and add more because, like I said, when it dry, it really dry clear. Not clear, but, just white a bit. You have to add a few coat for... See, it's already start to dry, and I just go under the tree there where my grass is and add more where it would drift. And it looked kind of blah. And again, don't judge your card till you are done. Not just done. I should say till it's dry. It make a big difference when it dry. Okay, we're going to leave that like that. And you could use a toothpick and add some on your branch where it would drift, in between the branch. That you could do that easy. Now you cannot do the grading till it's completely dry. So for me here in Texas, stuff tend to take a long time to dry. So for me, I won't do my grading till tomorrow. It's just in Texas, it's super humid, and even I could use the heat tool. You know what? Let's try the heat tool and see. I just like to let it dry natural usually, but let's see with the heat tool what it's going to report. I think it's going to light up, get the white very light. Barely see it. We're going to see. And like if you see under the wheel, I put a big layer. It's not just a little layer. It's thick. So even if the top looked dry, I would think underneath it's not completely dry, so I wouldn't still do my grading. We're going to do it now, just see, but let's see what that say. You see it get a lot lighter. And under the wheel, I would have to really emboss that for a long time. So I'm going to let it dry. I think I get enough for the bottom. And for the happy birthday, it's from the Snow, not happy birthday, I'm sorry. The Merry Christmas, it's from the Snow Place. Well, maybe not. Yeah, I do have it. And let's remove this. And again, we're going to stamp that in soft suede. Make sure you get a good coat of ink on that. I'm going to put the Merry Christmas right here. Voila. And then if you want the bell, excuse me, I used the Christmas Magic, stamped that on foil gold. And, excuse me, I get the hiccups now. And voila. So this is it, how I done this. And now I'm going to mount that. And for my layers, this one it's on very vanilla. So it is 5.5 by 8.5, score at 4 1/4. That make an A2 card. And then this one here, I went a little bit bigger. So this one, I want to say it's 5 3/8. Let's check that. No, I did 5 1/4 by 5 1/4 by 4. And here we go. So all the dimension will be on my blog. And again, in that little eye on top, you can click on that. It's going to bring you to my blog to get all the measurement. So this one here, I did 5 1/4 by 4 for my soft suede. And this one, it is 5 1/8 by 4 3/7/8. This one I went a little bit different. So this one it is 5 3/8 by 4 1/8. And then this is 5 by 4. 7/8. So I'm going to have all the dimension on my blog. Just click on the top there and you're going to see the card all finished when they're dry. Thank you so much and have a lovely day, my friends. We'll see you soon.